One of the biggest barriers for most salespeople is time management. The most scarce resource for any salesperson is their time. Thus, how we manage our time on a day-to-day basis is that number one predictor of our sales success. There is no more important part of the puzzle to being successful in sales. We must be masters of our own time. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy techniques to improve your time management. Check it out. Number 1, start saying no all the time. We so often think about what we should be doing with our time, but what if we flip it and think about what shouldn't we be doing with our time? We constantly feel pressure from different sources to say yes to different asks, but in reality, those are just time sucks. Moving forward, get really good at telling people no. You can say no in a nice way, by the way, but be sure that you say no often to requests that aren't making you money. And that's the key issue to ask yourself. Is saying yes to this request going to make me more money? If not, then say no. Number 2, disqualify tire kickers. We've all been taught that we need to persuade prospects to do business with us, to convince people that what we sell will have a positive impact on their lives or their business. But that is old school crap. What we need to do at the beginning of the sales process is to disqualify people who aren't going to buy from us. And you know what? At least 50% of initial prospects are never going to do business with you. Get comfortable with that. Own that number. By removing those people off your plate right away, you're going to be more efficient with your time and save yourself a lot of headache with those tire kickers. Number 3, go after bigger opportunities. The number one difference between top salespeople and the vast majority of folks in the middle is not the number of sales that they actually close. In fact, the number of sales that top performers close is usually pretty similar to the number of sales that middle performers close as well. The biggest difference is the size of the sales. Top performers close bigger deals and as a result can make 5 and even 10 times greater commission. It's time to stop going after those little sales and instead focus on those big opportunities. Number 4, outsource all operations. Stop doing operations. I will repeat that. Stop doing operations. Top salespeople that I work with make anywhere from $200,000 to over $1 million a year. And the best operations people I've ever met are only making about $180,000 to maybe $200,000 a year at very successful companies. And there's a reason for that. Top salespeople are gold. They're the rainmakers. Operations people are everywhere. You should not be doing operations in your position. You want to spend 100% of your time focused on selling and generating revenue. If you're not, then rethink your position. Offload all of your operational responsibility on someone else so that way you can focus your time on selling. Number 5, have your top 3 objectives. One of my mentors used to always say that we all have 50 things that we need to do today. Every single one of us. The question is, are you going to do objectives 1 through 3 or 4 through 50? Now, most salespeople don't prioritize their most critical objectives, so they end up spending the majority of their days focused on that 4 through 50 or those less important objectives. But top salespeople all know that objectives 1 through 3 are what they need to focus on exclusively, because that's what makes them money. That means outsource objectives 4 through 50 and put it on to someone else. Focus on your top 3 objectives and nothing else. And let me remind you, objectives 1 through 3 are going to be directly connected to generating revenue. So there are 5 easy techniques to improve your time management. I want to hear from you. Which of these ideas did you find most useful? Be sure to share below in the comments section to get involved in the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, then I have this awesome free ebook on 25 tips to crush your sales goal. Just click right here to get instant access to it. Also, if you got some value, please like this video below on YouTube and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking right here, my little face, to get access to a new video just like this one each week. Until next week.